with everything that's happening, you know what I mean? Because yeah, there were, I mean, Nick Manning was a different type of situation. I was all into it. But there were a couple of situations that I had shooting softcore movies. One was the first movie I shot was for a French company, and they were like, oh, we can't show any of that. It was my first movie, actually, and I didn't know anything about the patch. And I was fine being naked. I was like, I'm okay being naked. And, you know, there's a cameraman behind me. I'm like, whoa, he's getting a whole butt shot right now. But, and I was like, they told me that they could cut it out. So long story short, once the internet came out, someone said to me, oh, yeah, we saw you. You were fully nude in that movie. I go, what? I don't know. They said they couldn't show that. Well, oh, yeah, it's happened a couple of times. Well, what happened was they brought it out on DVD. They couldn't show that on TV.
Ah.
But when I signed my life away, I didn't realize when they brought it out on DVD, they could show everything. So that was the first time I was like, oh, that's why they wear that patch.
Yeah.
So, because if they had got the patch in, they wouldn't have shown that shot.
Wow.
So that's why I started wearing a patch. Then the next time that this kind of happened was I was did a bunch of reality shows, you know, dating shows. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. But I did this dating show, and it was the fifth wheel, and it was the second time I was on it, and they had this 15-minute room. Same thing. They said, oh, you can do whatever you want in the 15-minute room. I was like, okay. They feed you drinks all day. You know, there's 5 people. I was like, oh, I'm going to make out with the guy that I really like in here. So we made out. God knows what else happened in that room. It's on a bus, actually, so it's this tiny room. It was just hilarious. So I don't know. I got a check in the mail for Too Hot for TV for $300. I was like, what is that for? I'm like thinking, what movie did I do? You know, I got residuals, a little bit of residuals here and there for some things that were shown on TV and stuff like that. It took me a while to work it out. So once again, they released the DVD of all the stuff in the 15-minute room. So
like an uncut?
Uncut version, yeah.
Jeez.
Too Hot for TV, that's what it was called.
Yep.
So, because I Googled it, it was at that time, finally, I Googled it, and I was like, oh, God. So this is what I'm saying about consent and about, you know, knowing, like,
education.
It doesn't, you don't, when you're that age and when you're doing stuff, you don't think of it. And I don't care because I'm out there. But some people are, you know, smoke and mirrors, and they're trying to hide this whole side of them. I never tried to hide this sexual being that was inside.